Hello everybody, we're back again with the Only for Survive playtest, prototype playtest. I'll read out my little statement as always. This is a personal fan-made project called Only for Survive. It is inspired by Left 4 Dead but not affiliated with or endorsed by Valve. I'm developing it purely as a design experiment and hope one day to explore an official license. There we go. Right, we are at the start of a new round. What I mean by that is all the characters have been reset and they can all take a turn this round. We are on tile 2, which has never happened before. I've never got to this tile before in my playtest so far. I can't remember what video this is now, maybe video 5 or 6 of this series of videos that I'm doing. But anyway, let's see how we go. I'm going to be taking notes as well, so I might be writing things down and stuff like that. Very realistic playtest. Okay. Okay, what to note? The threat tracker here, which determines whether we have a horde rush event, is started. So that means I'll be drawing 2 AI cards around while the threat tracker is in the horde rush zone. And that is determined by the starting director card, which is a card which determines how the game's set up at the start. Okay, so let's go. Okay, we've got here tons of zombies all about to absolutely annihilate Rook here. So I think Rook needs to go first. The tank is also the dozer. He's called the dozer. There he's called the dozer. Can't see him a bit. The dozer. He is going to just pile into him and do loads of damage. So I could effectively move off this zone onto this node with these, but obviously I can move into a node with zombies, but if I moved and then moved out, I would take half that damage rounded down. So I'd take, because there's 6 zombies there, I'd take 3 damage if I moved onto it and moved off. Ooh, there is a canister there, a gas canister. If I can get to there and shoot it, it'll set that location on fire. All these guys will burn. Yes! Right, okay, so now the question is, underneath him already is 2 search tokens. So do I risk searching and spawning a monster? Luckily, if you've seen the previous videos, I ended up spawning loads of monsters just by searching, which is very unlucky because there's lots of different tokens in there. So I could search now, but I risk spawning something on top of me that's annoying, or I could get something that's really useful. Let's search. Come on, it's got to be something useful. And I need some ammo. Right, I'm going to cheat now. So I literally just drew out of the bag a tank. I literally put him on the board and then drew a card which said add the tank back into the bag. And then the first token I pull out after that is the tank. So I'm not going to draw the tank and have 2 tanks. I'm sorry, I'm just not. I swear I just put him back in the bag and then randomly pulled him out again. Oh God. Oh God. Right, I've got to do it now. So I cheated and didn't pull the tank out. I put him back in and then I pulled another token out and guess what? It was a liquor. There's only like 4 negative tokens in there and I've pulled 3 of them in a row. Anyway, so this is how the cookie crumbles. So the liquor comes out. The liquor is this. There's already a liquor on the board. There's only 2 in the game, I think. No, there can be 3. So we're going to spawn the liquor. Let's get his card. The liquor, there he is. because there is already a licker. Oh no, I killed the other licker that was on the board. That's right. So the licker spawns at the furthest spawn point away. So the furthest from him, the furthest special spawn, which has kind of got a slightly different icon. So that one's furthest away from him, so it ends up spawning there. Then on its turn, it will move 2 away and attack the most isolated survivor. In this scenario, this is pretty bad because he's the licker, who's like the smoker. He would spawn back here, and then he's going to potentially just pin this character all the way back there. So if all the characters were over here, that could be a real nightmare. Okay, okay, so that's interesting. Okay, so that was totally really bad, as I knew it would be, and I even cheated and put the tank back in because I was like, I'm not spawning 2 tanks. Anyway, so that was, you just did that for free. You can only search once per round, so even though there's another search token underneath him, you can't search that as well. Now I could go 1. That's what I want to do. Move 1, 2. I'm going to fire. I'm going to fire into this zone. He's got 4 ammunition left. So he's got the Uzi, which fires 2 red and 1 white. And he rolls. I really shouldn't roll that in there. Roll it there so you can see it. Hopefully, as always, I apologise for the camera setup. It's just some cheap webcam, so it's not like amazing footage, I'm afraid. It's hard to record both of them at the same time, recording into one laptop and at high quality. The laptop can't take it. So I rolled 3 hits. I don't really need any hits because I'm shooting into this zone. I just need a hit. And I also rolled a star, which means I could have ignored 1 re-roll, or I could have moved an extra node. But in this scenario, I don't actually want to move. I want them to all chase me this way. So I shoot this, boom. I could have moved 2, thrown it, and then I'd have had to, couldn't have got through that yet. I was just wondering if there's a different way I could have done it. Okay, I shoot this at can, which then explodes, then I put a fire token down, that this node is on fire. Obviously the fire doesn't spread to the other nodes because each node effectively represents a kind of large area. So I put the fire token down with the number 2 facing up. It means at the end of the next round it'll get flipped to 1, at the end of that round it'll get removed from the board. Then he's going to fire into... Oh god, I'm in trouble. I'm just in trouble everywhere. That licker's going to be really annoying. I'm going to allow the licker to do what he does. Because I could shoot him 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I can't shoot 1, 2, 3. I've got a range of 3. I can shoot a crop from here to here. Going 1, 2, 3. Actually, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can do. Okay, I'm going to shoot to this group. I get 5 hits. This goes down. Oh god, they're on an elevated platform. Oh, hang about. The SMG at range 0 to 1 gets +1 hit, so I take off that guy. So he kills all 6 of them. I really want to be standing on that location there. There's a little node for raised elevation, so that means there I get to add an extra white dice to my attack. I think add an extra white dice. Yes. I think at some point it might have been you get +1 hit, but I think now it's you just get an extra white dice. I'm pretty sure that's right. I'll just write a note for that elevation. +1 hit or dice ? So that was Rook's goes. He is going to fire again. So I'm going to spend an ammunition to fire again because he hasn't actually wasted any ammo. And he's firing into this zone here. He gets 5 hits. So he kills all those zombies. Oh, no. Sorry. I'm not firing into that zone. Sorry. I'm firing into this zone because these guys are going to go that way. So he's 2 nodes away. So I don't get +1 hit, so he kills 5, leaving 1. He's going to fire again. This is a bit risky, but there's so many zombies on these tiles. And he gets 3 hits and killing 3 there. He's got 2 ammunition left, so he's desperately going to need some ammunition soon because, oh god, I keep forgetting the tanks there. Okay, cool. So that was Rook's go. Zombies are now going to move. So this zombie is going to, oh wait a minute, now I have to do them in order. Enemy activation goes Stalker, Hag, Licker. So the Licker goes next. Here's the Licker. The Licker is going to move 2 away, which means he just moves away as far away as he can from all the players. So I'm going to go 1, 2. Then he attacks the most isolated player. Hello! Joe here is sitting at the back of the game. Pulls the survivor 3 nodes closer. He's actually moved her. So 1, 2, 3. And then placed the Licker at that node. So obviously if he was here, he was pulling them all the way from that way. But generally that's what happens. The Licker pulls them onto their node. The target becomes pinned until rescued or the smoker dies. So Joe takes 2 damage, 1, 2, and that's it. She's basically pinned now. Now, there's nothing in the game that says she's going to take damage over time. She can just never get back up until somebody rescues her. So that's the penalty. It could be that each round they're pinned, they take another 2 damage. That could be something I would add, but I think at the moment this is harsh enough a penalty to just be pinned there the entire map because somebody's got to go over and rescue them. Somebody can, of course, shoot into the shoot at the smoker, but if they roll a miss, they hit the player. So yes, the player can just go, I'm going to shoot the smoker. The Licker has got 3 hit points. And yes, you can just shoot it and take it out. Okay. So that was the Licker. Then it's the Dozer. He is going to move towards the healthiest survivor, most group or the nearest. So Rook is actually he's the healthiest survivor. And he's going to move 4. So he goes 1, 2. He takes 1 damage. Big whoop. 3. He lands on that node. And then Rook is going to get pushed to an adjacent node. I'm going to push him to this elevation there. Now, when you get pushed, you can move to any node apart from the node that the enemy just came from. So I could move to any node, but I can't move to that node. Not as though I'd want to move to that node. Also, I need to think about all these zombies are going to move in a minute. So I don't want to be moving here and then them to hit me, potentially. So I'm just going to get pushed back to that node. I'm going to get pushed back to that node. No, this node, because I want to stay in that line. Is that correct? Yeah. Wait a minute, should I have been there? Oh, no, God, I'm getting confused now. I said I wanted to be there, but I wasn't there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's correct. I don't think my character was standing there. I think I wanted to stand there, but I wasn't actually there. So I think I messed up a bit there. This makes a big difference, actually, because if I could get pushed back to there, that would be good. I can't get pushed back to there, so I have to move to there. Yeah. Right, I'm almost certain my character wasn't there because I Otherwise I would have rolled an extra dice, and I didn't spend any action to move to that location. Do you know what? Okay, I'm just going to play it for now that I did roll a star, so I could have moved them to that same node with the attackers, which would have been a very sensible thing to do. And then I get knocked off it and move back to there. Okay. Yeah, because I rolled a star, which I could have used for an extra movement, I could have moved on to those zombies node, because that would be the best node to stand on. I got distracted by talking about the node and then putting back on that node. Anyway, so that's the tanks go. He hits rook for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then all the zombies move. This zombie's going to move to there. They're going to do 2 damage to brick. And this zombie is going to move. It's going to move to there. These zombies are going to move this way because it's closer. So all these guys move 1, and the blister will actually move 1, and the blister's only got 1 hit point. I think the blister might end up having 3 hit points, but at the moment it's got 1. They move to there, they'll die. Easy! The blister explodes. Then it is Rook's AI card turn. But now he has to draw 2 because we're in the danger zone. So now I've got to draw 2. So I'm going to draw 1 from here. Got a little marker on it. Ammo cache. Perfect. +5 ammo. Whew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he can hold up to 8 ammo. So I gained ammo cache +5 ammo. In the game, there's actually there's 80 different AI cards in 3 different strengths. I have to spawn 2 at C. Ooh, nice, easy. 2 at C. And then we gain +3 threat. 1, 2, 3, which is good in this event because we're now hopefully going to leave this double card draw. But I've still got to draw another one. The little quote on it is, a half open crate of rounds, take them before they smell you. Then I have to draw another one because of it's Shattered Screams. I have to spawn 4 at A or C. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could spawn 4 there at C or 4 at A. Now I could put them there if there was already 3 there. I could say I'm going to put them there because then I will have to place less of them, I guess. But I'm going to put 4. Yeah, I'm going to put 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 6 at C. And it says somewhere nearby, panic still echoes, shattered screams. +3 threat, 1, 2, 3. We're out of the horde rush. Nice. So you can see there that the horde rush in that scenario was perfect, that I drew 2 light cards, which meant they moved me out of the horde rush zone quickly and it really didn't cause me that much grief. But I could have potentially drawn a red card which wouldn't move the threat tracker, and then you could be stuck in there drawing doubles for ages. So it really is very random that how long that horde rush could last. It could last, averagely it will kind of always last the same amount over the length of the game. But yeah, I like that. It's fun little interesting thing that's going on there, that you could be like constantly stuck drawing reds and just creeping along one at a time in there and being there for ages. But luckily we just got straight out because we had 2 easy draws. The easy draws also means that you're moving the threat tracker along, so inevitably you're just going to get to the next one anyway, so blah blah blah. That was Rook's turn. Now let's do another player's turn. Now Jo is pinned, but we need to unpin her. But also we have to think that Rook is just going to get smashed around the board by the tank because no one's doing him any damage. And he's just going to go smash, 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 smash. So I've got to save Rook somehow. Brick. Come on, what can you do, Brick? 1, 2. 1, 2. Movement. Let's have a look at movement. Okay, we're doing that. Okay, he uses one of his quotes. Heal 3 hit points, 1, 2, 3, and move 1 node. Boom. He takes 1 damage because he moved out of, and I used my quote for this round. I'm going to use my med pack, which I'm saying, I think I said it was an action. I'm not going to use it. He does that. Then I'm going to move his normal move of 2. Hello, tank. I've got a shotgun. So he's going to roll a black, a red. Ooh, he's on an elevated platform. Now I am on an elevated zone, which means that you roll 1 extra white dice. But are you going to roll 1 extra white dice when you're sharing that zone with the enemy? I feel like maybe I'll have to, because it's going to be, or the rule is you get +1 dice on anybody who's not on the same node as you. I think that at the moment we'll go with that. We'll say that if you're sharing the same node as the elevated, only +1 die on different node. Yeah. Okay. So I've got the pump shotgun, so I add +1 weak dice to my attack, and I've got a red and a black. And I kind of want to do something here special. Would be really fun if I got a special icon. And I did get a special icon. You just ask and you will receive. Ooh, now I've only got low ammo, so I've had to spend an ammunition because I rolled an ammunition. I got 2 hits. I'll put 2 hits on him. And my other action is knock back 1 node. Ooh, okay. So knockback, I was just thinking, oh yeah, I'll knock him back. You can't knock back the tank. I have already got on my card immune to shove. Now, once per turn, the players have got a shove action, so they can shove one zombie somewhere else. And I was thinking, oh yeah, get on that, and I shotgun and push him back. But shotgunning back the tank just doesn't seem right. I would say, now I've got written on the card, knock back common infected, just normal zombies, 1 node. But I think that could just be knock back enemy 1 node, not including the tank. But for now, I'm just going to have to say it's straight up damage. So I was thinking on knocking back into the fire, then he'll take another fire damage, but I might as well just put more damage on him anyway. So I use this star for the shotgun's other action, which is roll an additional heavy dice. 2 extra hits, nice. So doing 2 more hits. So he's got 5 damage on him. Now it's my next attack. Those zombies are there, zombies are there. Now it's my next attack. We'll just go for it again. To spend an ammo. 3 hits on him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits on him. Then I'm going to spend another ammo. I'm nearly run out of ammo now to do another attack. Ooh, okay, 2 more hits in a special, which means roll another black dice. Come on. 1 more hit, so 3 more hits. 1, 2, 3. We've got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got 11 hits on him now. So I'm going to put him on 9 health. So now I've left 9 cubes on him. I'll take those 9 cubes off him. as I do more damage. I could just fire I can fire again, but that means I've got no ammunition. But it's either no ammunition. Am I going to do him 9 damage? No. I'm not going to do 9 damage. Because if I run out of ammunition, I've got no ammunition for the gun, I can't fire it. Which is going to cause me a real bad headache, and I forgot about him as well. Oh god. Okay, that's Brick's go. Now we're going to do the zombies. So the tank, the dozer is going to go before the common infected. So, but the licker goes first. He doesn't do anything yet. That's fine. So the dozer is going to target the healthiest survivor that they can reach effectively. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. So the healthiest survivor they can reach is Rook. And so he's going to move 1. So Brick is going to take 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ouchie, ouch. And he's going to have to move 1 zone, but he can move to any zone from here, but I'm going to move to, I don't really want to move off that zone, there. And he has to move, and Rook takes 4 damage, 1, 2, 3, 4, and he has to move, and he can't move onto that zone, which is the only zone he really wants to move on to. He's going to move to there. So they both took a pounding from the tank, and they've got, oh no, Rook found some ammunition. Awesome, 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 awesome. Okay, actually, I'm going to move Rook to, no I'm not. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to get pushed back from there to there, actually. So that's the tank moving. Ooh. Yeah, that's fine. That's the tank moving. Then it's the zombies moving. So these zombies move to there. These zombies move to there. Will they? They're going to move to the closest. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. They're going to go this way because he's closer by physical distance. This zombie moves to Brick, causing him 1 damage. These 2 zombies are going to move to the nearest, this one. Oh my god, Isaac, you've got to save the day big time here. I don't know how you're going to do that. I just need to look at my turn sequence tracker. I've got enemy activation, all the tanks being, the zombies have been, then I would advance, flip any activated token. So this fire token would get flipped to 1, so it's going to be the fire, that zone's going to be on fire for 1 more turn. It didn't help me at all. It did 1 damage to the tank, I guess. If I could run around and get to the other side so the tank had to keep running through it, it's something, I guess. Then it's draw, then for Brick it's draw his AI card, and I'm not in double threat, so let's draw a card from here. Oh, okay, so we're going to draw one from there. And I've got Flooded Street, Water Ripples, then Hands, Break the Surface. Add a search token, yay! So we've got, I think that's a search, no, I think there's 3 on this one, is there? No, 1, 2, oh yeah, look, so there's search there, there, and there. So I could put it at one of those 2 because there's already 2 there. So let's stick it here. Oh, that's for Rook though. I'm going to stick it there actually for these guys. Then I'm going to spawn 6 at A. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at A, and 6 at C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see, and I have to add +1 threat. Nice, Flooded Street. Boom. They're all piling from the sides. I'm kind of digging the way the AI director is working at the moment. I feel like it's keeping the game interesting. The game is still a bit too slow. a bit too slow, way too slow. I'm still figuring things out and talking to the camera and messing around. So I'm not playing it as religiously as you might play it if you're just playing the game and not trying to figure things out and explain everything. But there's still some definite speed issues with the game, but we'll carry on. That was Brick's go, that was his AI card. So now I've got Joe and Isaac to go. Joe can't do anything. If I can free her, then she can act. So Isaac needs to save her bird. So Isaac's going to move 1, 2, because he gains +1 damage at range. He's going to fire his Uzi, which is 2 red and a white, which he rolls. Yes, okay, he loses an ammunition. This is where ammo's become tight already. That's good though, I think the ammo's working well. He rolled a 2 hits, and a special, and a losing ammunition. So I lost an ammunition, I'll do 2 hits on the lick, it's got 3 hits. I'm at 0 or 1 range, good job I moved. So I do him 1 extra damage, so I hit him for 3, so he's dead. That means Joe is free again. Nice, so Joe's up. I could lie that little token down if I wanted to show that she was incapacitated, or have a token on them maybe. Not really necessary. So that was his move and a shoot, and he rolled a special, which is, I could have ignored that. So his special is either move a node with his weapon, or ignore, or basically get one of those ammos back. I'm going to choose to move that extra node with the special, because I need to put some shots on this bad boy. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can still shoot him from there. Nice. An extra attack is much better than moving 1 node to be. I thought maybe I could get within +1 range, but I can't. So anyway, within 1 range. So he's still got another attack. So 1, 2, 3. 3 nodes away. 3 is the range. I won't gain the bonus, but I'll be able to put some hits on him. So 4 hits on him. Oh yeah, and a star. So now I can move 1 node. So I am going to move 1 node just to get closer. Oh, idiot. I'm going to move 1 node to be on higher ground. 1, 2, 3. And I get to roll an extra dice then next time. Nice. So that's 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move those 4 off him. And then I've got to spend ammunition now. So I'm spending an ammo to make another attack. But this time I gain +1 dice because I'm on an elevated zone. Nice. So lost another ammunition. So 2, 3, 4 hits on him. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 1 hit left. And I can spend 1 more ammunition to fire again, which he will do, because I just want to get rid of him. And I gained 2, 4, 6 hits on him. Doom. The tank's dead. I just had to rattle through all my ammunition to get through him. Okay, great. And that's Isaac's go. Now Isaac has to draw a card. I draw from this deck. Scavenger's Opportunity. Add a search card, a search token. So it has to go there. Plus, it says 1 zombie at A. Wow, that's nice and easy. Oh, it would go there, but this zombies was already full, so nothing happens there. Oh, wait a minute. I'm doing the wrong thing. Sorry. It was the end of Isaac's go. Then all the zombies move. Let's get that out of the way first. So I knew that because that card would normally, when that card normally gets drawn, the spawn points are normally clear because the zombies have already moved. So it's very rare for zombies to be still in the same space when you draw that card. So these zombies move to here and do 6 damage to Rook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ouch. He can now only move 1 around. His movement is reduced to 1. We've got these guys move to here. Brick takes 3. 1, 2, 3. He can only move 1 now. All these guys move there. All these guys move there. It's bad. Then it's the end of the zombie movement. So this fire token would go out. That's why this happens after the zombie turn, because at the end of the zombie turn, because zombies can move into the flames, then die, and then it goes out. So it actually is effective for 2 rounds. But unfortunately, I couldn't get anybody in position to make it worthwhile. Then it would be this card, which would be spawn 1 zombie at A. There we go. And I added the search token, and it was +3, 1, 2, 3 threat. And it says supplies spill out of an overturned van. And that was from there, I think I drew from that deck. Okay, that's Isaac's go. Then it's Joe's go. Joe to save the day. She's going to move 1. She's going to move 1, 2. And then she can shoot 1, 2, 3, but she's going to be shooting into a zone. Cancel one. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? Sorry, I've used those up. Cancel one. Reload. Temporary blocker spawn points. All players on your tile gain +1 movement. Add an extra medium die to your attack. Okay. What should she do? Where was she? She was here. She moved 2. I've got no more movement. Movement might need to be increased, maybe, or maybe you could spend a star to move an extra node anyway. No, that's probably too... It takes away the SMG's kind of the idea of it being like a lightweight, quick weapon. Okay, she's going to move there. She's going to shoot 1, 2, 3 into this node, so at least Brick doesn't get surrounded. So she is firing 2 red and a white. Oh no, she's got dual pistols. Oh god, this is so rubbish. So she's got 3 white dice. Wowzers. She rolls 2 misses. So because she rolls 2 reloads, which means no matter how many reloads you roll in a round, you only have to spend 1 cube, 1 ammunition cube. But each reroll is effectively a miss, and when you're firing into a zone with another player, those would have been hits, but they're not. But I'm firing into this zone behind, so I got 1 hit. Whoop-de-whoop. With the dual pistols. They're awful. I might make the dual pistols 4 dice. I'm going to put that down. Pistols, 4 weak die? Question mark? Because they might need to just be pumped up a bit. I mean, like, you're just going miss. It's just like, oh, that's rubbish. I mean, it could be that dual pistols like always hit once, have 1 hit at any range, and then they just get 3 dice. So you know you're always going to be hitting, but that's just rubbish. So that was her first attack. So she's going to do another attack, and this time I am going to attack into that same group. Yay! She gets 3 hits. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. That was Joe's go. She could fire again. Yeah, she's going to fire again. Come on. What's the worst that can happen to her? She just loses all around. Yay! 4 hits. I didn't designate where I was shooting into, but I'll just say there so I'm not cheating too badly. Because I could have just put them in there and got rid of all them, but that's fine. I didn't declare it. So anyway, so that's what her... So she could fire again. No, that's fine. Then it's the zombies' movement. So these zombies are going to move to there. These zombies are going to hit Brick for 3. 1, 2, 3. Brick's nearly dead. And these zombies all hit him for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 1 health. This zombie can't move into this zone, so he's going to move here because it's already full of 6 zombies. The Joe now needs to do an AI card, so she's going to draw from this deck, and it's Fire Station Alarm. Old Siren still works too well. Ready for this? Right, so I've discovered my first mistake here. not what to be my first. There's been loads of mistakes in this. My first mistake on a card is that here I've got fire station alarm, spawn 8 at B and 8 at C. Well, each zone I calculated can only hold, I thought that each zone could only hold 6 zombies, but obviously I meant the maximum to be 8. Now I'm just going to check through the AI deck and see if that's the max number of zombies I can see at any one spawn. 8, 7, 7. Yeah, it is. Okay, so I've been playing something wrong the whole time. It doesn't really matter, because maybe the maximum number of zombies at any one tile at any one time should only be 6, sorry. So here I've got spawn 8 at B and 8 at C. I'm just going to say that's 6 for now, because I've been playing all along so far that 6 is the maximum number of zombies you can have at each node, and that feels right at the moment. So maybe spawning 8 is too much. So I'm just going to say 8 is 6. So I'm sorry, at B. 6 at B. 3, 4, 5, 6. Because it's not just 6 at a node, it's 6 common zombies, and then specials can also appear there too. So you've never really got that much space. And 6 at C. So obviously on this card it's actually harder. Oh no, even worse. So it has add no threat, great, but it says add an alarm token to C. That's not too bad actually. So C's back here, and there's 6 zombies on it. It just means that if I shoot onto that tile or miss on any of those tiles, I'm going to have to draw 2 new AI cards. So that goes to there. I'll put a little token on it to show that I can't draw from that deck next round. Okay, so that was bad. Good and bad. That was Joe's go. So now all the players have had their turn. We're going back to the start of a new round. And I think we'll stop the video there. So we've played another whole round with the characters. We have managed to get 2 characters on this board now, and we'll see what happens next time. See you later.